Yo, what's up, guys? My name is James M. Hodges. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the first look at Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. We've got a 14-minute long video of them and the developers going into the details, really giving us the information we need to know before we go into the next game of Call of Duty Zombies. I watched the trailer the other day, the 2-minute-ish trailer, and I'll be honest, it looks really good. It looks really good, but I've seen a few comments on Twitter which have, filled me with concerns, a little bit of fear and moments before going into the next game. Hopefully, this is either going to put some of those rumors to rest, say no, that's not true, or will solidify some of these these rumors and make me go, oh no, or maybe go, oh right, this is why they're doing it, this is why. But without further ado, so I'm not going to waste any more of your time, let's get into it and see exactly what this is all about. Call of Duty presents a Treyarch production. Good to see the boys back in business with Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies.
Our partners at Sledgehammer Games have already revealed Call of Duty Vanguard's immersive campaign and intense multiplayer, all set in World War II. And now, keeping true to our zombies nature, Treyarch is back for another round.
Treyarch we trust, I hope, as well.
Studio responsible for bringing zombies to Call of Duty more than a decade ago returns to World War II, and Sledgehammer Games is Vanguard, setting the stage for a new zombies experience. Black Ops Cold War offered the team at Treyarch the opportunity to introduce players to the Dark Ether storyline.
Was that our crew?
Beginning with the opening of the Dark Ether gateway
that wasn't previous, was it?
Station. And now, prepare to face a new type of evil, meet new allies, and make new enemies. Prepare for a gameplay experience that gets you to the fun faster, all wrapped in a brand new dimension of zombies. In Vanguard, we're introducing a brand new zombies experience and a franchise-first crossover that builds on the Dark Ether universe. And today, our team will share more about the story, the lore, core gameplay, weapons, and characters that will define the next chapter in the Zombies saga.
Oh, wow.
But first, let's whet our appetites with the world premiere, the new Zombies gameplay trailer.
I'm watching the trailer again. But that's actually made a good point there. This is the first that we've had a Call of Duty franchise crossover. We haven't had the same story of zombies bleed through multiple Call of Duties. It's always been a different story.
You are the instrument of my revenge.
See, this is such a sick trailer. How can you say anything else?
But our enemies have allies from beyond this mortal realm.
Our strength is yours.
We are joined now.
Wait, is there more in this?
Children, yield or die.
I either wasn't paying attention last time I watched it, or there's more VO in this, more gods and demons talking than before. Yeah, so we saw this board, a load of multiplayer maps in it. But I guess what we don't actually know is this one map, one experience, or are we actually seeing multiple playable maps in this trailer? It looks so cool. God, Crowy's back in business, looking better than ever.
Bury the hatchet or bury your friend right now.
Do it in time within this time.
God, sell my soul, 'cause I can't say no.
Rise, revenants.
I didn't do it in time at all, not even close.
A new chapter of warfare.
Big up Shuno Numa, come on. November, oh yo, it's not even that far
Digital
away.
pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid Mastercraft.
Yo, we actually haven't got long.
KINGSLEY.
Come on, Arthur, give me the game. Death is only the beginning. Right, give me the info. You alright, Miles? Good.
To tell a new, brutal story that expands and explores the unsettling world of the Dark Ether. It's a story that longtime players will appreciate, but one that will be easy for new players to pick up and play. In addition to being canon, it's an experience that immerses and innovates on the core Treyarch Zombies gameplay. This is their Anfang,
Oh, I haven't actually seen the name of the map. D'Enfant. I like it. The horror begins
Darren Fung
in
exploring the
D'Enfant.
mystical and the occult, it was important to convey an unsettling and brutal feel to the world.
Sightlines will
Still
be
haven't got a new
obscured
map, have we,
by
though?
piles
It's
of
just
dead
old maps.
corpses from Soviet and German soldiers, and it all comes to life, so to speak, in Vanguard's epic World War II setting.
With Vanguard
looks
Zombies, we really tried to bring a new experience for all types of
It's
different players.
dark and
From current
gritty.
players and really
Yes.
getting new players into the Zombies ecosystem, right? Cold War brought Outbreak, and we've really taken the best mechanics, smashed it together, and created Vanguard Zombies.
Our enemies have allies from
So are they
beyond
still doing
this
Outbreak?
mortal realm.
So D'Enfant, the beginning. It's the start of a new Dark
Yes,
Ether
Gavin.
zombie story.
Tell me more,
The
Gavin.
events of Black Ops Cold War brought an end to one storyline. The events of Vanguard represent a new arc. Zombies players have witnessed the catastrophic outcome, the science experiments at Project End Station.
Project End Station was a Nazi particle accelerator that punched a hole through the dimensional veil and gave us access to the Dark Ether, where these 5 otherworldly artifacts come from, each one linked to a powerful Dark Ether entity.
There is Cortifex the Deathless, Syraxis the
Quartz,
Shadow, Nordicus the
Sasha,
Conqueror,
Nort,
Invictor the Destroyer, and
Victor,
Bellekar the Warlock.
and Bella.
These Dark Ether entities bind their powers to our human operators through artifacts crafted in the Dark Ether,
So
each
this-
granting unique abilities
This
like
I
Frostblast
am really
and Ring of
keen
Fire.
on because
Now,
they
anyone
talk
who
to you.
touches them forms a symbiotic bond with the Dark Ether entity.
So you're going in
It's
there with
almost
your
like being
operator,
possessed,
right?
Except the entities can't control
And
their
they have
host.
very
They
nothing
can only offer guidance
lines.
and their powers.
Exposure
And they're
to the
talking
Dark
to you
Ether
and telling you the
also
story, and
allowed
they talk
the
to each other.
Nazis to expand
Potentially,
their
who
research
knows?
into
That
dark
to me, I
magic.
love that. I'm really keen on
Enter
that.
Oberfuhrer Wolfram
fixes a
von
Cold
List,
War issue.
a ruthless officer in command of an SS battalion called Die Wahrheit. This was the group that plundered antiquities from around the world. Von List forced top experts to help him, explorers, historians, and a demonologist named Gabriel Kraft.
And his
Professor
head's
Kraft's
far too
deep
big for
knowledge
him.
of the occult
Gabriel's got
ultimately
massive
led
head.
Von List to these artifacts. Von List bonds with the most powerful entity of them all, Cortifex, the Deathless. This former lord of the Dark Ether grants him the ability to raise the dead. And that's why, a year after their worst defeat, Von List takes Die Wahrheit back to Stalingrad. And he's going to raise an undead army, march them
Go
across
back
Europe,
there.
and annihilate the Allied forces.
The zombies are undead bodies from the past war.
Nelson, I see Nelson on Twitter all the
Professor
time.
Kraft sends out a distress call. That call is answered by Vanguard Special Forces operators, but they end up trapped inside a barrier erected by Cortifex to seal off Stalingrad. They can't call for reinforcements, but they have Professor Kraft's expert guidance
good
and their
looking
own
game.
unmatched combat skills, and 4 Dark Ether entities willing to bond with them and share their powers.
They do this in the interest of defeating Cortifex the Deathless.
While
Yep,
these
yep,
entities
yep.
may be helping humans, players will find out that they have their own agendas.
It's an unlikely team up,
Plot
but it's our
twist.
only shot at keeping the Third Reich from winning World War II.
There we go.
We had a
Soul
lot
of
fun
the
designing
Undead.
the
Okay.
different objective environments. Each location has a very distinct look and feel to the play space, so that no 2 areas will feel similar.
As players explore the realm of Dark Ether magic against the backdrop of Stalingrad, they'll encounter shrines, rituals, and sacrifices.
With so many different elements in play, it was important to establish unique visuals. It is a look that feels more grounded, something you can have nightmares about. The occult was something that really wanted to touch. It has so many different variables, like summoning portals, blood rituals.
Hanging skulls, seances.
When it comes to zombie types, we run the gamut.
We have your basic grunt zombie.
And we also have
Yeah, the zombies
our
look
heavies.
sick.
These big guys carry around miniguns, and those are the Sturmkriegers or Storm Warriors. They are really hard to bring down,
wanna know-
and it's hard to avoid them when they shoot.
Are
We
these all
also
different
have
maps?
Something called the Boom
Or is this
Schreier,
all
which
one?
means
I don't
boom
know.
Screamer in German.
These are zombies that will run real quick and explode in contact.
It's a wide
Yeah,
variety
it's a
of threats,
tormentor
and they all
from
start
Cold
to
War.
pile up as
And
you
a
get further in rounds.
Screecher or something like that called from World at War. Not World at War,
Approaching
World
the
War II.
Unfound was important for us to stay true to our lineage while also building something brand new.
You'll find all of the classics, right? Pack-a-punch, mystery box, crafting table.
But there's a lot we're doing different this time too.
The runes are something new in
The
Vanguard.
runes, okay.
Dark Ether rune magic is the thing that the Dark Ether entities use to manifest their powers. That winds up being very important as the story plays out.
Could be running that EE one day, 100%.
We tried really hard to
I'm a
make
big
it
fan of these.
accessible for new players.
It's super easy to jump in and get started, right? You don't need to know anything about previous zombie experiences to enjoy this. Spawn into the map with your friends, jump into a portal, do an objective. You're in it. That's you playing, and you're playing successfully.
Wait, so how does this work?
Casual to the hardcore, there's enough for you to dive into.
In Vanguard, we get players right into the action so they can start blasting away.
Fighting zombies is the core of this mode, and it's what all our fans love doing, and we give you plenty of ways to do that.
Survival is a choice. Okay.
Players start
Okay,
the
let's see
game
what's going
in the
on here. Let's see
snowy
what's going on
graveyard
here.
of Stalingrad.
The forward operating base of our allied operators in Der Anfang. Here, the players have access to
That
many of
ammo
the
box?
upgrade machines they will need in the battles ahead.
However,
Right.
players can't get too comfortable here because Stalingrad is still inhabited by roaming zombies.
The area is relatively confined, but as you complete objectives, the map opens up, offering access to other powerful upgrades like the perk fountains. As players
Okay, so
complete
it's
these
just
various
no
challenges,
barriers
they will
anymore
open
then?
up the forward operating base to new threats and opportunities. Your Dark Ether enemies grow in power with each new objective, so you'll need all the help you can get. That means using traditional methods like buying perks
Yeah,
and upgrading
yeah.
your weapons at the Pack-a-Punch. But we're also adding a new means of gaining power through the Altar of Covenants.
A brand
He looks
new
very
system
happy
for
about it.
zombies that randomizes every time you come back from an objective what you can purchase with a nasty sacrificial heart.
Which can be exchanged at the Altar of Covenants for one of 3 random upgrades. Choose from power-ups like Ammo Gremlin, which reloads non-equipped weapons over time, or Brain Rot to turn zombies into allies, or
Classic.
Unholy Ground for those times when you really need to hold your position. Step 1 is always what
Ring
gun
of
do
Fire.
that,
Why do
'cause
they
those
always
will
change
all
the name
play
per
very
game? Ring of
differently
Fire,
with
just keep it that.
Covenants.
I think
Or
players are
Stronghold.
going to find that when they pair up with a different Dark Ether entity, it feels like a completely distinct experience.
So
I
you're
do-
just
I
combining
really
your
like
guns,
that.
your
I do really
covenants,
like that.
Your equipment, the things you're finding in the world.
You can have freedom to be in a cool place that would never exist in the real world.
It's a different region with different inhabitants and, in turn, different gameplay elements.
And with Vanguard Zombies, we're bringing that in spades.
The world
Moving to
of the
world
dead.
of
Okay,
the
here we
occult
go.
Provided
Here we go.
plenty of inspiration around the visual identity of the game, and it helped to shape the way we think about the map design.
We built zombies on the same engine as Vanguard. We wanted to make this unified with the rest of the game while still have its own identity that is more of a fantasy look.
Players will battle across the rooftops of Hotel Royale on a rainy night in Paris.
Yeah, so you're
They'll
bringing
fight
in
at
the
base of
MP
a
maps.
massive burning windmill in Merville.
That looks
which is
cool.
actually part of the Normandy invasion. And they'll find themselves in the classic swamps of Shinonuma.
Hear
which
the
is a
classics.
truly eerie setting that our longtime fans will be familiar with.
Oh yeah, I know this. Oh, I know it well. Check my video about this map in the description
Dark
below.
Ether Magic has allowed the team to really bubble up some interesting new ideas that we have not explored in past Zombies experiences.
The different objectives you're tasked with really alter how the player experiences the various environments.
There's an objective called Blitz, which takes inspiration
Blitz?
from that holdout style gameplay of just surviving, but this time you're taking the fight to them.
In Harvest, you hunt zombies who drop runestones that you can collect. Players
these-
must then deposit these into
Okay, so they're
an
adding
obelisk called the Sin.
Loads of different game modes,
In
right? Like they
Transmit,
did
you'll escort
with
a
Onslaught,
floating
and
zombie
things
head
like that.
as it
right?
seeks weaknesses in the dimensional barrier to the
Oh wait,
dark
no. These are like
These
the
different
the
challenges
small
and
challenges in
eerie
games that did an
environments with
Outbreak.
Dark settings help the
Right.
player feel enveloped in Cortifex's grasp, and we can't wait for our fans to experience it.
Experience the fear.
Der Anfang is a brand new experience
Like
that
side
explores
missions.
the Dark Ether universe in exciting, fresh ways.
I mean, have they
Launch
mentioned
is
rounds
really just
yet?
the tip of the iceberg. Everything post-launch is going to bring new twists, new stories, new characters, brand new gameplay. And it's all part of Vanguard's advanced global progression system
Advanced.
featuring player and weapon leveling, plus
Mm-hmm.
battle pass system integration.
Lovely
This
stuff.
Is a
This
whole
is
new
all
way
ticks
to
in my book right
experience
here.
zombies. Welcome to Call of Duty Vanguard. Der Anfang awaits.
So that's all one thing. That's all one map. All of this is one map. Interesting. Is he calling it Dirt Unthung? Or is Dirt Unthung the name of the story? In November 5th. Not long at all, but I've got so many questions. I felt like I was going to watch this and have all my questions answered, but I have more. I have more questions to ask, but maybe those questions are going to need to wait until November 5th. My question is, because the rumor I kept seeing on Twitter is there's no more round base, and maybe I glazed over for a second when they mentioned it, but I didn't see it. I didn't see that. So, or maybe it's because they just didn't mention it. I don't know. But I mean, it looks like they're doing a lot of really cool things with the game. A lot of really, really cool things. I'm excited to see what comes with the game. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I'm going to be playing it on November 5th without a doubt. And if there's going to be Easter eggs to play on that day, I'll be here playing them. So don't miss those as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.